Hey everybody, welcome back. Back at this animation, just gonna keep going. If you're looking at the overlay, yeah, I did buy what's it called? Streaming avatars, which is a fun little mini game kind of thing for anyone who joins the chat. It's just yeah, fun little thing. I'll probably make my own sprites for it later. These ones I just downloaded. I don't want to waste any time. Um, but it's like something I could do with this with the game art, so it'll be fun in the future. Just not right now. All right, I am going to start some music and just get right to work. I woke up kind of late today, so I have kind of a late start, but it's okay. Must have been pretty tired because I slept for like I did it again. I must have been pretty tired because I slept for like, you know, gosh darn it. My tablet seems to not be working. I'm gonna do the old unplug, plug it back in. Same thing was happening with something else. Oh, the microphone. The microphone just stopped, And then I unplugged it back in, and it seemed to be fine. But this seems to be not working still. See what happens if I just turn it off and turn it back on the monitor. It's interesting that it still shows on the stream. Okay, let's see here. Nothing yet. Unless there is the possibility that the pen has died. I mean, that would be totally cool, right? I don't even know where the charger is, so that's probably the case, considering I haven't charged it in forever. Give me a second to figure out what I'm doing here. I'll be right with you. This is a great start to the stream here. So I'm going to play this animation while I figure out my pen situation. Just a moment, thank you. Okay, sorry about that. I have found my second pen and my charger. So I think I'm just going to plug this guy in. First of all, see if this guy works. Huh, this guy doesn't work either. Well, there might be a further issue here. Let me try to plug this pen in for a bit, and we'll see if that fixes. I guess I'll unplug the tablet for a bit. Sorry, unplug the tablet for a bit, and just plug the pen in. I wish I didn't have to unplug the tablet, because then I could check it, see if it still works with the pen, but I'll just give it a minute here. I am set up to use the other monitor, so I can just do that real quick. Just give me a moment to further set myself up here. No. Could be this one. Give me a minute. Good. There we go. Okay. Let me move my chat screen. Oh, I turned it off. Got a screen with the chat on. Yeah, which is okay, but I can see. Okay. That's better. But not the perfect setup today. We'll check in. Oh, microphone. Boom. Okay. Much better. Sorry about the hiccup. What I want to do today is continue the smoke. And hopefully move on to this, which is completely unfinished. And looks really bad, by the way. I don't know what happened to that missing. I think it's part of the missile. I want to miss out on the awesome tunes. Sorry about the tunes last time. I have this cool sound device thing, right? This guy. It's like a yeah, like, you know, an audio interface, right? I just picked it up from this dude at work, right? As I was leaving, he was coming in, and it seemed pretty cool, so I picked it up, and it's just what I needed. Wow, that looks pretty bad too, close up, but keep working. Yeah. Oh, you know what? We lost the thing. Hold on. I don't know why it's on this one, but it's on this one now. I thought it was on the other one. Sorry, the different scenes in OBS. Anyways, we're back. I was looking at this frame. I don't know why it's missing. Like that thing. I think it's on this layer or something. Huh. So is there? It says missile top, but is that what we're looking at here? Apparently it is. So maybe I should just select everything, copy from missile top, and move it to there. and then delete where the right white circle is. That looks pretty good. Actually, it looks like it's got a flat top. That'll work. I've kind of fixed it. There's still this thing on the bricks. So many little issues in this massive piece. Wrong button. Needed to deselect. That's what I need to do. Oh, I see what. No, I don't see what the hell is happening. What the heck is happening here? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. That's what's happening. It's, this layer? No. It's not that. Must be wall brick. Which sounds like a I said copy because I was reading copy. Wallbrick sounds like a town. Okay. Oops. Okay, that should fix that. This. Oh, I missed a spot. But it didn't like what I did. Alright. So someone on Twitter actually gave me some really great feedback about these turret top things because they do look like a castle, and honestly when I was making it I kind of wanted it to have that impact because in my head I'm seeing each level almost like a fortress in Super Mario 3 or something like that, and that's kind of where that kind of like subconsciously or consciously, like half consciously arose, I guess. And then like I didn't really expect other people to like think castle, but I think it's Game of Thrones and the way that I have the animation, because I've watched like 1 episode, 2 episodes maybe of Game of Thrones. I think I've watched 2. So I have seen the intro sequence and I know what they're talking about, and maybe subconsciously something like that inspired me, and I'm not afraid to admit that, but I wasn't aiming for that. So I didn't want people to think like this is a castle being built, but that's automatically what people thought. So I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I do think I'm going to try to I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about it, actually. I feel like I've got to fix that. It's like I tried to fix it, but I made a mistake and just rolled with it. So it's got to be like this. Oops. Yeah. There we go. This. Oh, and that. Whoa. I see what I did. That, okay. Actually, oh, that just looks funny. Alright, that's much better, I think. Oh, it's still weird, isn't it? Alright. All of those frames are like the same. I don't know why I'm spending so much time going in and just messing with them individually. I need to just link those. Right. Oh no, I don't, because the tops are different. That's right. So the top is what's causing all of this issue. Alright, so what I need to do is grab this and just cut away from it and do it right this time, I guess. Alright. So from here on, I need to fix. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh shit, I'm fucking deleting frames. Excuse me. Alright. Oh, I'm going too far. That was part of the problem that I had last time. Okay. So this one. I can't be lazy with this. That's why it didn't work last time. It's because I was lazy with it. It's like I missed that, right? Because it should be like that. Yeah, sorry if I'm a little quiet. Just, you know, do my thing. Alright. Uh-huh. It's on this walls layer. Did that just... It did. There's a, oops. For some reason, I must have painted the red on this layer. But whatever. At least I caught it. Oh, you know what? It's on all of these layers, isn't it? It's because they are animated. So they never got fixed. Something. Oh, that's where it stretches. Okay. Well, I think I fixed it enough to move on to the smoke, which was my intention. At least it's not bothering me when I look at it. Okay, back to the smoke. I don't have it tagged at all either. Okay. You know, I'm not even gonna tag it because there's gonna be smoke everywhere. It's just gonna be across the rest of it. It's gonna start here and just continue, so. Where is the smoke? Did I put it on its, oh, plume. Plume highlight, and then ground anim. I'm gonna call it ground smoke. Oh. Ground smoke. Yeah, this will be fun because it'll like be dissipating and just not that much movement, so it'll be kind of easy, a nice like starting point for the day. And then I can check to see if my mouse is, or my pen has charged. That would be cool. Because if I remember correctly, it holds a charge for a long time and charges very quickly. So this is like only the second time that I've had to charge it. So yeah, it's gonna move up and over just a little bit. Oh. And over, mostly just up. I guess that one has like a breeze catching it or something too. So well, I guess if the breeze was catching it, it'd be catching all of them, but not too worried about the breeze. All right. These ones are gonna become their own chunks here. So I'm gonna take this in a bit. Like it's separated. I'm doing the chunky method again, where I'm just marqueing areas that I want to redraw and kind of forming the basic shape. But I forgot about the other layer that I was fighting with before. I think it's this layer. Yeah. Alright, so I think what I want to do is kind of like shrink this a little. Oh, I'm back with the other layer. Okay. At least there's nothing there that I'm like disturbing. I can kind of keep track of things. Like I caught on, you know. Have this one separate a little bit here and shrink a little bit because it's like collapsing in on itself a little. Maybe the same thing going on. Oh, not you. With this one. But okay, so that's a different layer there. See what layer this is on. Okay. E. Come on. So yeah, this isn't really too bad. Like I've been using a mouse my whole life, and you know, you kind of develop issues like carpal tunnel and all that stuff. I don't know if you hear my my hands popping, but so I eventually invested in this awesome. This is a Logitech a vertical mouse, and it's super cool. I mean, it was like $90, but it's kind of lightweight. But that's good for ergonomics. You don't really want to have a heavy mouse for ergonomics, so it's not really great for gaming or anything like that. But it's perfectly fine for doing this. It doesn't have a whole lot of mouse buttons. It does have 2 on the inside there for the thumb, and then it's got this button on the top, which is for magnification of the like the pixels per inch. And the only thing that I don't like about it is that the mouse wheel is kind of getting old. I think like it's going to eventually break. I feel like because I use it far more than most people. I think being a pixel artist, I'm always using that. So I'm trying to use the spacebar more, but you know, scrolling it seems to be okay. Every once in a while it'll kind of like lock at a funny position or like jitter back and forth sometimes. Usually on web pages though, so it seems like I don't know, like it wasn't tested for every web page. You know, they don't test for every mouse when they build a web page kind of thing. So it's just one of those things you'll have with any mouse, I think. Also, maybe it just was bad web design. Who knows? So yeah, same thing with these. Oh, I'm back on that layer issue. I'm switching layers back to ground smoke. Yeah, and I don't know if I did mention the audio wasn't working on the last stream. I feel so weird about that, but like it worked out fine, you know, because like it was just weird that I didn't know the whole time until the end that the audio wasn't working. I was listening to music. You guys weren't. But you know what, you guys are probably gonna get bored of the same old music if you actually follow the stream, which is fine. If you follow the stream, I'm sorry if you get bored. I'm going to try to make new music, like I mentioned, but sorry. It is music that I made myself, so there can't be any copyright stuff. All me. Oh. All right. Oh yeah, I wanted those to be separating. Oops. I was hitting the E key repeatedly instead of the minus key. Shrink! Shrink! Why aren't you shrinking? Why aren't you shrinking? On the other layer. I'll be fighting the other layer this whole time. Yeah, honestly, the issue with my pen, like, I hope it's just the battery, but it would not surprise me if there was like a further issue where I needed to restart the computer or something like that. Because, like I said, the microphone had an issue where I had to plug it back in. There was there's like my Bluetooth just like disappeared on my computer. Like I have all the other connections for it. I have all the connections for it still established. All of the devices are still on the computer, like as if they had been recognized before, and there's no switch to turn it on. It was through a Microsoft update. Like, what the heck? Alright, where's this thing? Is it this? It's gotta be this, right? Oh, I'm on the fucking... I'm on the walls layer. Stupid. Oh. I've gone too far. Where? What layer is it on? On the missile layer. Oh my gosh. It's on the missile layer. I don't know what happened there. I must have clicked on the wrong layer. Yeah, so since they're clouds, I'm just kind of extending and growing, like where they're, like in the direction they're going, and then erasing circles basically away from where they're coming from. So this will help with the movement. I think I might have moved them too far because, like, I think I might have already worked on this frame and then like added to it. I may have done this twice. I'm sorry. Let me see how that looks. Yeah, that's a little bit more. Oh, yeah, some of these ones on top. These are a little bit further than you would expect them to move. We don't want to look like they're jumping, you know? Unless they're being pushed. And even when they're being pushed, I kind of want them to be closer to what's pushing them. Yeah, same with these. I want to be closer. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up just a little. What's that? Walls? Missile? Hirsch. Oh. What layer is it on? Oops. Ah, found it. It was on the right layer. Okay. That's weird. says walls, but it's not. I don't want to just merge the layers, but might need them to be separate later. I probably will, because I made them separate to begin with, so it would make sense if I needed them to be separate. Alright, so this is the layer I want to work on. This stuff can move a little bit. Not a whole lot, apparently. Okay. That's alright. It's mostly on that other layer. Oops. I hit Control S, obviously. I removed that. Did I remove this guy? No, I didn't. Okay. Moving forward. Need those. I really don't need that dirt there. All smoke. Another town. Ground smoke. Ball smoke. Ball brick. Ground smoke. Yeah, maybe ground smoke isn't quite a town. Trying to rotate it. I'm trying to move it. I'm like making it grow in some spots and then making it kind of dissipate in others. Mostly making it rise. Alright. That's how smoke is usually. But it is like dirt smoke, so more dust than dirt, so it kind of settles. These big clouds, they're definitely getting pushed into the air. Fighting the other layer. That looks okay. I mean, as a starting point, obviously. I'm still really excited about the stream avatar guy. He's hanging out. The program's really cool. I mean, it's 15 bucks, but it feels like it was worth it. Eventually, I feel like other people are gonna think it's cool too. I didn't even tweet about the stream. I just kind of started. So I'll probably do that when I take a break. I'll probably take a break before too long. I probably actually, I don't know. I haven't really eaten. Right, I woke up super late, and I didn't really prepare a whole lot. I just been kind of hanging out. But I did get stream avatars. I played with that for a bit. A little bit of distraction, but not too bad. This I got enjoyment out of it, so it's worth it. Alright. Don't know what that. Trying to get rid of the sharp edges, obviously. Like some corners are hard, because if you don't have any sharp edges, it won't look like it's making any like sharp decisions as a cloud, right? But since the animation is like moving the smoke, it's kind of gotta look like it's being moved sharply in some situations, but not too sharply. So just gotta kind of have to think about that and try to fix the corners because they're clouds. I guess that's really going to depend on the size of the cloud and how zoomed out you are, right? I'll probably go in and clean things up quite a bit more. Yeah, see, like shapes like that, they get hard. You're gonna have some sharp angles. knew we were working with squares after all. Maybe fix this up. Fix this. Well, that'll do.
You want to be a listless soul that's presence free. No belief could be instilled in me to be the senses dependent smell you bleed. Our part of society would be wise to advance to its needs, but our way to end.
So yeah, now I'm shrinking them a bit so they are dissipating. Not super realistic, but this is pixel art, so at some certain degree, we're just trying to trick people into thinking that this is like what they're thinking they're seeing, right? So dust has weight to it, so some particles aren't gonna float off. In fact, all of them are gonna hit the ground eventually. But some of them are going to be carried off by the wind if they're small enough. So that's kind of what we're pretending here. That one cloud. Oh, no. Both these clouds? Yeah. It's got some real dirt attached to it, some mud attached to it. Alright, so all of those are moving, so that's a good start. See what that layer is. I want to make sure I didn't miss that one. Actually, this one should be going up. Oh. This is more or less to make sure that they're not the same on each frame, right? Make sure that they're definitely changing. These guys. Oh shit! What was that? It's got some mud attached to him. Probably already got this guy and forgot. Yeah, pretty close. Alright. So they've definitely changed because I've manipulated them a few times here. I moved them, I shrank them, I cut holes in them and tore them apart, and now I'm filling in the gaps. I'm probably gonna go back and erase a lot of that. So that'll be like another time. Wasn't counting. it's starting to look like it's smoke or dirt or whatever it's supposed to be. Oh man, this stuff takes forever. That was a whole hour just those few frames and fixing those blocks. I guess the blocks took a while. Alright, more ground smoke. Gonna link those. Unlink, so it's copied. Gonna go back to the wall smoke. And do the same thing there. Actually, wall smoke needs to be, because it's got its own thing going on. Because it's also the wall dirt. So I'm gonna start, yeah, I'm just gonna paint right over that. And just kind of like reference the previous frame. So this was the reason why I needed that annoying wall smoke frame or layer, because the dirt shifts when the walls come up. Hey, what's up, James? Looks good. Thanks, man. I appreciate the compliment. Sorry, I couldn't really read. The screen's a little bit far away. I was using my tablet, and then I realized the mouse or the pen must have died or something, so I'm charging it. And I'll probably do some more troubleshooting later. But the stream kind of came off with a hitch there, right? Because whatever. But it's fun, you know. And I don't know if you noticed, but I've got streaming avatars there. You have an avatar. It's really cool, James. You gotta check this out. If you go to like the About Me section on my stream, you can see there's like my panels, right? I've got a panel for streaming avatars, and you can make your avatar different, right? You can give him like weapons and stuff. I'm going to make my own stuff for it eventually, but I don't want to waste too much time on it. So I just kind of loaded up like a default skin or whatever. But it's pretty cool. I definitely urge you to check it out, James. And thanks for dropping in the stream. Really appreciate that. Alright, yeah. So I'm gonna start actually making like clouds come out from this dirt area too, because it's like creating like a quake in the ground, right? So there's like some dust forming. It's got to kind of be circular still, but when you get it circular, it starts to make it big, and it can't be too big yet. So it's got to look like it's coming from this at first, but it's more coming from dirt, right? Your brain's gonna make that connection if it sees it kind of coming from that same rumble. I think this will look cool. Alright, so wrong button. Alright, so that might be too much, but that's okay. I like to work subtractively sometimes. Oh no, maybe it's not okay. It's not on its own layer. So I'm going to just kind of take it back a bit on both and start something more like that. So that way it can give the viewers an eye, or their eyes, like a second to see what's happening before it just like jumps in there, because it's, yeah. It's a start. All right. There's like a whole plume missing. Okay, now I can start manipulating it. Now that's starting to look like the previous frame. So these ones I'm just moving up. I'm on the wrong layer. Moving things up and over a bit, shrinking them a bit. And then later I'm gonna go back and kind of change their shape. Yeah, you think, I'm sorry, I gotta catch up on the chat. You surprised, sorry, can't speak. I surprised you with the stream avatars. You thought they're cute, that's pretty cool. And no problem, saw a notification. Sweet, I'm glad that you joined in. Also, you look well, mate. I don't know how I look, but thank you, I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, I'm feeling well, and I think that's what's important. Yeah, but I appreciate the compliment. I'm sure you're looking great yourself. I can't see you, so. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna start moving these guys up and out too. Might be some confusion about which layer I'm on, but I'll sort it out. Oh, I've already animated that stuff, so. Oh. Looks pretty funny when I'm only grabbing part of it, but whatever, I'll fix it later. Alright, so let's see how this looks. Zoom out a bit here. It's starting to look good. I really want it to have more smoke stuff, so I'm gonna keep that going. It's kind of a pain to animate, but it'll look cool when it's done. Just getting a good stretch in. Oh yeah, the stream avatar is link spam. That's what you click on if you want to change your avatar. Pretty cool. I mean the spam that's in the chat. There's like a bot set up to spam that every like 5-10 minutes. Alright. Oh. Cancel. Let's get back to the smoke. Bam, bam. Alright, yeah. Yeah. Be right back. Okay, cool, man. Yeah. I'm not super talkative right now. Sorry about that. Anyways, yeah. Really glad that I made these tracks. They're fun to listen to. They have not gotten old, and I've listened to them countless times. So can't wait to make more, to be honest. It's hard to tell what's on what layer here. If I'm erasing dirt or smoke or what. It's like I've never finished these clouds. I don't know how he got behind the camera. I must have not walled it off good enough. This doesn't look right. Whoa. Yeah, it does take a long time to get right, James. Totally. If you're talking about the animation, absolutely. Getting it just right is going to take a lot longer than I kind of thought when I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to make cutscenes. It won't be that hard. You know what I mean? It's taking a lot longer than I would think. But that's okay. Why is that there? Oh, I've got something selected, don't I? Always forget when I have a selection and then I can't see it. Yeah, thanks for watching it come together, man. I really appreciate it. I'm enjoying watching it come together too. So these stream avatars, I don't know how they're getting stuck behind the camera, but there you are. It's actually a really cool app. Check this out. I can turn on the blocks, and you can see the level that I made. So I made it invisible, so it looks like he's climbing the UI, but you're actually walking around on these blocks that I set up. It's pretty cool. I was having a lot of fun with it. It's like $15 on Steam, but I was like, it's kind of worth it. As I was making the level to the UI, I was like, that's kind of worth it. It's just one of those things. Yeah, I don't know how they were getting in there. Maybe they spawned inside there. Maybe I gotta make it like a no spawn zone somehow. I'm drawing blocks behind my face, that's why you can't see it. Oh, I killed the ladder. Oh. Sorry, I'm just making a no spawn zone for these little critters because you can actually, there we are. You can see the little level that I've made. It's pretty cool, right? Of course, that's really confusing because you can see yourself walking around on it. And then, yeah, just clicking on different icons at the top makes it go away. I thought that was really cool. Yeah, I can throw you. There's also it's like a bomb. Sorry, James. What else is there? There's a slingshot. Should be doing this to myself. You're in a better position to be slingshot. There's like mini games too, or I can pin you. Yeah, there's even a way to set up chatbot actions so you can like tell it to like move and jump and stuff like that. I just haven't gotten it all figured out yet because I just bought it like right before the stream. What's really cool about it is that you can kind of make stuff like this, right? I mean, you could, if you knew how, you know, you just got to work with the APIs and stuff like that. But you know, I mean, I bought this on Steam, right? It's a application, but it's really cool. I'm happy with it. All right, back to the drawing. All right. So, you know, I guess the reason for these turrets, I was before you came on, James, I was talking about how these turrets, I got some feedback on how it makes it look like a castle, and I kind of had that in mind a little bit when I was making it, but the main reason is so they can like pierce through the dirt in this like one frame, you know? So like, I don't know, maybe I should make them look like more like pointed at the top or something like that. I don't know. I'll play with it later. I'm just gonna keep working with the smoke for now. Yeah, so that, I like the way that looks. I wonder what it's going to look like just starting like that, though. So I'm probably going to have to shrink it down and, I don't know, kind of give it the effect of it like growing and becoming into existence. Like, do something with these, maybe. Yeah, I think that looks better. I'm gonna undo a lot of that. Alright, so where it was at before, I can start there. Like, these look like polka dots now, but I have a feeling when I get them into, like, because this is just one frame. Once I have them into the animation, I think it'll look like it's growing. I gotta fill out this stuff a lot, but I think it'll look okay. What did I do? So, James, what have you been up to, man? I know I saw on Twitter that you posted about the Daedalus update, or was it an update, or I'm trying to remember now. Or I think you were just promoting it actually now. But that's pretty cool, you know. I was thinking about the way that you're promoting it. You're saying it's like more real time than most tower defense games. I didn't realize that. In fact, because you know, I tested your game. I've tested some other games. I always felt like in tower defense, you were always kind of like stuck with the time amount that they give you. But maybe I'm wrong. And if yours is unique in that way, that's really cool, actually. Small update? That's cool. That's cool. I appreciate small updates. You know, myself, I'm always updating, so I definitely think that's a wise choice to make small updates. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I was having a lot of fun with it, I remember, so I'm gonna have to check it out since the changes. It's been a while. You know, and now that I've got some free time, I'm actually capable of checking out my friends' games without, you know, feeling rushed or like I have to do something else real quick, you know, like, yeah, I'm sure you know how it is. Normally you build some towers, wait for the enemies, upgrade, and then build again. Okay. Oh, you need to manage the towers. That's right. I do remember that now. Oh yeah, I remember having trouble with it. Yeah. That's right. I'm gonna have to play it again. It's been too long. I don't want to go too far with this. I want it to be kind of symmetrical. Yeah, that looks better. Need to clean up this stuff here. So the ground smoke layer. Ground smoke. Did we hear this twice? Totally. No? It's on random. Alright, I'm gonna move some clouds around here. I am getting hungry. I might take a break and eat and then jump back on. By then, my pen I'll definitely have that figured out. Hopefully, I should never say definitely. Murphy's Law, right? Are you a I guess I can't say fan, but you're familiar with Murphy's Law, right? If something can go wrong, it will go wrong. I think it defines game development pretty well. I guess, yeah, game development, but also game design, right? Probably all software design. Too true for your liking. Yeah, that's why it's hard to be a fan of it when it affects you, you know? It's a fair statement. I mean, it doesn't seem like it would be an accurate statement, but in practice, things tend to go wrong. Especially when you least expect them to, right? And I'm just gonna clean it up a bit. Yep, just changing brush sizes and trying to make it look like a cloud again after cutting all those holes in it and stuff. I'm gonna change frames and see how it looks and start erasing things and building things up again. It's been working pretty well for me so far. It's time consuming, but it makes it look like a cloud in the end. I don't know if yeah. Went a little far, I think. Just linking those. Oh, that didn't work. That's not what I want. I want to link these cells and then unlink. And that just copies and pastes that layer, which is nice. So now I can kind of redraw things on top of it on this wall smoke layer. Actually, I need a new wall smoke layer. I'll call it top smoke, because it's got to be above. It's got to be even further up. It's got to be above Wahlberg copy. Oh, that one was a lot. I still really dig this song. Like I made this like maybe like 2013. This little jam. It's only a sample too, like a sampler, right? Like a not a sample that I downloaded or something like that, but I made it into like a sampler. Like we're listening to a soundtrack sampler right now, so it just moves on here. Oops. I changed the left click to be the eyedropper tool, so it's easy for the pen, but it's not as useful on the mouse. But honestly, I don't know what the right click is usually set up to be on Aseprite. I kind of forget because I changed it and I hadn't been using it. Need to dabble more in Aseprite. I mean, if you're doing mostly 3D stuff, you probably don't need to worry about it. But man, I love pixel art. Honestly, I'm really thinking about like the next 3D game that I do. I don't want to do the textures in pixel art because that looks really cool. And in that, something like Aseprite would be perfect for that. But you know, like I said, 3D stuff's really cool. High res textures are really cool. Even medium res textures are pretty cool in 3D, like, or even the low res stuff. You know, some of that pixel art and or pixel art textures used for the PS1 style graphics. I'm sure you've seen some of that. That looks really cool. But you know, when I was in college, I spent a lot of time making high res textures in Photoshop. And just like learning what we called material recipes, or texture recipes rather. So these texture recipes would be like step-by-step instructions for making wood grain, for example. I could tell you it's really easy. If you're familiar with Photoshop or GIMP or something like that, you can very easily make like a noise, right? Like a black and white noise layer. And then you take that noise layer and you use a motion blur on it. And motion blur is just a type of Gaussian blur that uses it's like a linear Gaussian blur. So it stretches everything and you just like maximize that on the slider on whatever software you're using. And you can make it look, what am I doing here? I need this layer. You can make it look like real wood, right? At least the basics of it. If you want to add knots or something like that, what I would recommend is actually finding knots in like photographs and then using the clone stamp tool to put them into the texture. But what's cool is you can then, after you've got everything like figured out how you want on the texture, this method I learned to offset everything by half of the texture size, so that way there's like a visible cross in through the texture of where the lines are of the boundaries, right? So if you work that out of the image, then you can make it tileable that way. And that's one of the things that I used to like to do a lot, was to make tileable images. And that's something that's super helpful for pixel art as well as tileable images. feel like I need some underneath as well. Oh, that's still too high. What layer is it on? Just keep trying layers. Ball smoke. I don't understand. Oh. No? It was on Plume Highlight. That was weird. This front needs to be, whoa, a little bit more cloudy. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Looks like the clouds never got finished on that last frame. So I think I'm gonna do that, and then I'm probably gonna eat. But it's been a weird day, so I'll probably jump back on and do a second stream. I'm not sure, but probably. Oh, there's a whole lot that I didn't change on this frame. What layer is it on? Brown smoke, that's right. Definitely heard this track earlier. Sorry about, oh, that's not the right thing. Sorry about random. Sometimes random is more random than I want. Probably too far, huh? Okay. Looking pretty good so far. Alright, that's a start. I didn't like that. Yeah, I think I don't have a choice. I think I just have to erase edit. I don't like that. Need it to be bigger. Sorry, I haven't been reading the chat. That's fair enough. That's fair. Haha. Talking on too much, anyways. No. Oh, taking on too much, anyways. I see what you're saying. Tiling textures are so damn useful. Yes, I love tiling textures. And it's looking good. I appreciate that. I do. Going to hang around, but sort of be off. That's fine, man. Totally. I don't mind if you lurk. 100%. And like I said, I'm probably not gonna hang around too much longer myself anyways. After I finish these changes, I think I'm gonna move on to dinner and then probably jump back on because I don't really have anything else going on today. But I do need to eat. Actually, this will be like lunch because my schedule is so messed up. But yeah, food's gotta happen at some point, right? Oh, that's probably not the right layer, is it? I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. That actually doesn't look too bad. I did that really quick, but it doesn't look too bad. I don't want to spend too much time on any one frame because I'm going to go back through and fix it like afterwards. And yeah, I realize that if I don't spend a lot of time on all the frames, then it's going to take a long time to go back and fix them all, but I feel like in the end it's going to be better for the animation to kind of do parts of it and see how it looks and then go back and change them as I'm watching it grow. Because if I just assume that it's going to look good and then do everything, there's a chance that it might not look good and I have to go back and change everything. And that would take twice as long, so I don't want to do that. Because, let's face it, if I keep doing that, there's always going to be a chance that it doesn't look good. Just trying different things and assuming that it's going to look good is never a good way. I always recommend doing small drawings, and that's how I started this, was little thumbnail sketches. Of course, I should have had bigger drawings, bigger thumbnails, but bigger thumbnails take longer. So you have to kind of approach each animation differently. This is a important animation, so I probably should have made bigger thumbnails. Basically, I just didn't realize that I would need the smoke for the impact, but it makes sense. Or rather, more thumbnails, because I only drew 2 thumbnails. It was like it coming down from the sky and it being there with everything already like in effect. There's a in between where it's like happening, but it's not drawn that way. So that's what this should have had for more organization. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so we can really see what I've been working on. Cool. I am happy with the way this is going, and I can't wait to get back to it. But after this jam, I think I'm going to sign off. I love this song, so I'm going to listen to it. This is my favorite of the tracks that I've made. Yep, so that's saved. Alright. Just gonna have to slingshot myself around for a bit until the song is over. I can make a whole bunch. Just watch, see what they do. It's a great way to end the stream. Pretty crazy. Quite a lot of them. It's gonna take a while to get rid of them all. Alright. Stream's over. Have a great night, everyone. Bye bye. I'll come back. Where? I can figure out how to turn off the